Nicki and SZA? Why is y'all arguing? For what reason?
Won't somebody please take away Nicki Minaj's phone? It's time. Hand it over. Give us the phone. It looks like Nicki has just added another person to the long list of people she has beef with, and that's none other than SZA.
Instagram, the minute I open it, Nicki and SZA arguing, heated argument. I said, what the wow? Hey, Chinekeo. Jesus.
Mind you, I don't know what's going on today. So I got on Twitter and I just saw SZA tweet like, it's Mercury Retrograde, don't take the bait. I promise, I thought it was like a cute little tweet. I said, okay, girl, thanks for the heads up. Baby, next thing you know, Nicki gonna tweet and at SZA say something, go draw your freckles back on Bookie. Liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a dead dog. What? Nicki!
So apparently Nicki went on a rant claiming that Top Dog Entertainment also owes her money. That's SZA's record label. And then SZA made this tweet. Mercury Retrograde, don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose. Apparently Nicki saw that, I don't see how, as SZA calling her a silly goose. And proceed to drag her all night long, having the barbs attack her over that measly tweet. Now, some are speculating she's actually really mad because SZA's now going to be on Cardi's new album. By the drama. Because like clockwork, any single time someone works with Cardi, Nicki starts to have beef with them. Now, in my opinion, this is kind of given the same situation. So Megan said Megan's Law. Not once did she mention a name. That single bar. Nicki going a live stream for hours. Megan's unalived mother. About her being pew-pewed in the foot. I think it gets to a point where you gotta separate the art from the artist. Because 26 tweets in the span of an hour over that measly tweet is insane.
Well, she shouldn't have said shit in the first place. Now let me get on your ass. Because you look stupid making these slick comments. Clearly directing your tweet at Nicki only an hour after she said what she said, and now you want to play, oh, let me go back to being shy and meek. You ain't shy and meek at all. You know what the fuck you be doing. I hate when people act like this. Throw they rocks and hide their hands. What do you mean? I wasn't even talking about you. Yes, the fuck you was. Own up to it. Stand on it. That shit is so corny to me. SZA is corny though. She does a lot of weird corny shit. So I'm not surprised by that at all. But girl, you should have shut the fuck up. You ain't no shy and meek. You wasn't shy and meek when you said all that. And why wouldn't you be surprised? Like if she responded to that tweet that had nothing to do with her, why wouldn't you be like, oh my God, I wasn't even talking about you, or oh my God, this wasn't even directed to you? Why wouldn't that be the first thing you say? The first thing you said is, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you popping. That's not a normal response if somebody takes a shot at you when you wasn't even saying nothing to them. The first response would be confusion, like, wait, what? I don't even know what you're talking about, or like, I just got off stage, like, I'm confused. That's not what you did. Like, girl, bye.
Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday.
Get up on your good.
Here's the thing. I think what Nicki Minaj has taught me is that to truly reach the pinnacle of greatness, you have to transcend above competitive spirit. And before all the competitors come in and try to jump me, I think that there's a difference between winning something and reaching the pinnacle of greatness. It's one thing to be the best at something at a point in time. It's another thing to be known as the example of greatness in something. Because when you think about it, competition and comparison go hand in hand. When you are in competition, it requires you to send energy out instead of calling energy into yourself. It requires you to be thinking about your opponent, strategizing against them, worried about what they're doing, knowing what their moves might be. All of those things are taking time away from focusing on you, yourself, and your craft. So when we think about Nicki, someone who was at the absolute top of their field for years, but with very little competition, the minute that Cardi came in and opened the floodgates for other female rappers to start coming in, it's almost like Nicki's focus was so much on everyone else in everyone else's lane, because the competitive spirit was like, I have to be the best. Let me pay attention to what they're doing. Let me focus on what they're doing. Instead of calling that energy into self and building on a legacy that was already there, a legacy that really should have been like infallible. And she is the one that is disintegrating that legacy because the emphasis on everybody else and what they're doing and what they have going on has completely pulled her out of herself. Like, you are Nicki Minaj, a hip hop icon. There should have never, ever, ever been room for her in her head, in her heart, to be so focused on new girls coming in and allowing yourself to be in competition with them that you have done so much damage to your own legacy. Because when I think about Beyonce, and I promise it's not my intent to pit them against each other. However, when you think about Beyonce, I think that Beyonce herself is only focused on herself. She's not in competition. She does not allow what any and everybody else is doing. Her constant focus is Beyonce. How am I focused on my craft? How am I doing better at the thing that I am great at? That is.
So in the midst of the whole Nicki Minaj versus SZA feud on Twitter, Nicki exposed some of SZA's older tweets. And y'all, why would SZA say this? This is like circa 2010, 2011. She was semi-famous then. Like, she was heading towards fame. Why would she say this? So in the first one, she takes aim at Beyonce. Beyonce looking more and more like Madonna every day. Could have sworn she was black at one point. Ah! Then she says, I don't get it. Neither Rihanna or Ciara can hold a note worth a damn. One's just worse than the other. So what's the beef? Then she says, Nicki got a problem coming up fast. Shorty right here goes. And then she adds Iggy Azalea, my world. And so I guess she was trying to say there that Iggy Azalea is going to be a problem for Nicki. Boy, was she wrong. But yeah, I don't understand why SZA would type that in 2011. Girl, you were on the rise in 2011. Was she not? Why would you do that? Saying Rihanna and Ciara can't hold a note when you're SZA. You're SZA. But you're saying that Rihanna and Ciara can't hold a note. You're SZA. Rihanna and Ciara can't hold a note worth a damn. You're SZA. All of y'all, all three of you, sing about the same. All three of you are on the same level of singing abilities, okay? You all have unique voices. We love you for other reasons besides being able to hold a note, okay, SZA?
I ain't gonna lie, this was inevitable, bro. If you ain't seen Nicki Minaj and SZA eventually beefing, bro, I don't know what to tell you. It's been an issue with Young Money in general watching the success of TDE, and I really think they're recognizing that there's a shift in the industry. Drake, Lil Wayne, and Nicki Minaj no longer hold the power that they used to hold in this industry. They no longer hold the importance they used to hold in this industry, and you're seeing them scramble to maintain that power as they're witnessing a whole different faction of artists take over. I mean, Nicki Minaj was already going crazy on Twitter for no reason, but now she just attacking SZA for no reason absolutely at all. All because Nicki Minaj decided to wake up and attack TDE. The same way Lil Wayne had an issue with Kendrick Lamar getting the Super Bowl. The same way Drake been trying to interrupt all of Kendrick Lamar's moments. They're witnessing a shift. The people want authenticity. The people want real music. The people don't want this to just be about consumerism no more. And that's Young Money's entire legacy. Consumerism.
What is happening now? Like, all right, SZA? Like, what the hell does SZA ever do to anybody? Like, literally just opened up Twitter and saw this. Like, what the hell is going on now? First, I assume SZA said Mercury Retrograde, don't take the bait, LOL, silly goose. Don't know what's happening there. If you know, leave it in the comments if you have common sense and you have respect. Then Nicki Minaj goes, go draw your freckles back on, Buki. Justice for Mary Deposition Perez. Liar pants on fire, sounded like a fucking dead dog. Ciao.
The response is so funny to me because she's so like weird, like cool, like that weird type of edgy type of cool. So for her to say, I don't give a fuck about none of that weird shit you popping, has me weak. For whatever reason, there's barbs in the replies mocking SZA for having surgery. Mocking SZA for having surgery. My question is, who's next? I honestly thought she was gonna slip and really try to get at Beyonce for real, especially with Jay-Z just performing at her shows in Atlanta, so she's probably even more hot. I'm like, SZA? What the fuck did SZA do?
Broken Barbies. You see, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. They always talking shit about me. They always have something to say about me. It's because I'm the most hated. Can't nobody do it like me, and that's the reason why they keep talking shit. Because how the fuck you gonna sit there and call me a broken Barbie? Ain't nothing broken about me, bitch. My titties done, my ass done, my face done, my hair done. Everything about me is paid. Bitch, my bills are... It's retrograde. Don't take the bait, silly goose. Oh, I should shut the fuck up. That's the reason why you gotta draw on your freckles in the first place, you ugly bitch. Yeah, I said that shit because you always want to talk your motherfucking shit. You always want to act like you better than me. Bitch, you know how many records I sold? You know how many sales I got? You know how many plaques I got, you stupid, ugly bitch? That's the reason why you can't sing. You gonna sit there and release an album and then release the same album and call it a deluxe with a couple extra songs? You gonna do the same shit that I did, but you're a weird bitch when you do it. I can do it, but you're a weird fucking bitch when you do it. That's the reason why we gonna start calling you Mizza. Mizza, because you missing zillions or 30 something. It don't make no fucking sense, but it makes sense to me and my fans, bitch. And we're gonna kiki about it on Queen Radio, you ugly dumb. I'm not worried about that weird shit that you popping right now. Anyway, did you guys know that my album went diamond? Yay for me, yay for me. Oh, my life is really successful right now. All the things I've ever wanted are coming true. People love me, everyone loves me, and I can't be worried about what a weird bitch got going on right here because I'm too busy worried about all of the beautiful blessings that I have in my life. And I did all of this and I don't even own a TV. Like, yay for...
Y'all can never make me hate this woman because why are you tagging the FBI? Oh my God. I'm in tears, bitch. I don't...
Nah, Sis is better than me because personally, I would have pulled up her husband's entire rap sheet. Criminal record. I would have started tagging victims. And my next song would have a sample of the victims' confessionals. The tape that's read in court of everything that was done to them. That would be my sample. I would not have said a word. It would have just been criminal allegations and convictions. Wouldn't have even tweeted. Wouldn't have even typed. Just screenshots. And her brothers too. Like, are you kidding? I would have turned into a court reporter. Like, what are we actually doing here? Nicki Minaj, pushing 40, married to a rapist and related to one? Please.
If I was SZA, I would have mentioned Nicki so fast and said, stadium tour in my hand, no stadium tour in your hand. Multiple Grammys in my hand, no Grammys in your hand. And cackle at the end of the voice note. Bitch, don't mention me and shit you got going on. The fuck?
You know what I feel? I feel very vindicated. I feel very vindicated. I don't know how to explain it, but I do.
Thanks for riding the wave. More hits coming soon. Please subscribe, like, and share.